You are making another Tour de France video?
Yeah.
But first one didn't get that much hits or likes.
Well, we have heat wave and all I did was riding bikes and watching Tour. And I wanted to make another video now. It was too hard to think about something else.
You guessed the winner?
I gave several names and one happened to win. It was kind of interesting that Geraint Thomas was only one not losing time to bad luck or because of team time trial. He has been so unlucky earlier, so I guess he deserved it.
But he was the strongest?
He was always in position where he could follow the wheels and attack on final kilometers. That make you look stronger than you are. He was one of the strongest for sure to be able to do that. Without team time trial and bad luck for others, this would have been tighter. Thomas might have won that too.
How did you like the race?
I enjoyed the stages. There were more attacks than I expected, but it ended up being pretty well controlled race where no one could make big attacks matter. That's why it was so tight in the end. Top guys couldn't make big time differences on any stage. When Sky couldn't control the race, other teams started to ride.
Was stage 9 as good as you expected?
Yes and no. It was exciting for last 100 kilometers, but I think all general classification guys were inside 8 seconds. It wasn't anyway close to as important as expected. Everyone expected time differences to be in minutes, not in seconds. They should do it every year. I think hype made it more dangerous than it was. When they got to couples, it got more relaxed.
Are the stages you remember?
Individual time trial because Tom Dumoulin rode so fast, reality changed.
What do you mean?
When Dumoulin finished the stage, it looked like Froome won by 1 second, but then it changed that Dumoulin won by 1 second.
What about mountain stages?
Mountain stages were too well controlled. They were attacks, but Sky or other teams kept them in control, and in the end we saw same guys trying to make time on others with little success. Maybe the stages were too hard and everyone was too tired to make difference. At least stages were too hard for most of the sprinters to make the time cut.
Froome and Dumoulin weren't too tired after Giro?
Maybe they were. Both went at their best, even though they were second and third. Both could hang with others but couldn't stop other top guys with their attacks. Anyway, they were closest to anyone winning both races same year since Pantani 2 decades ago. And Pantani won Tour because most best riders left that year and Ullrich had bad days in mountains.
What were your thoughts overall?
I think this was end of an era race. We saw new sprinters taking spotlight from older ones. Same probably happens in general classification next year. Many of this year's favorites are getting old. This was probably their last chance. Froome might be first guy to win 4 tours without winning the 5th.